My top 10 quarterbacks heading into next season, my honorable mention is going to go to Joe Burrow. When he is fully healthy, I do feel like Joe Burrow is one of the greatest quarterbacks currently in the NFL, but the problem is, half of the time he's not healthy. Number 10, we have Bo Nix. He is definitely a great quarterback. I mean, he led his team into the number 1 seed this past year, but I don't think he's up there as one of the best right now. Now to have Trevor Lawrence, he was one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL last year. Top 6 in passing yards, 29 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. Got to get that number a little bit down. I do think he's a really good quarterback. I just think other quarterbacks, especially ones that are getting healthy, are going to be better than him. Number 8, we have Caleb Williams. We saw Caleb Williams struggle in the NFL until he got Ben Johnson to be his head coach. Now that he's had a full year under his system and done really good in it, I think he's going to be even better this upcoming season. At 7, we have Drake May. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this because he was literally 1 vote away from tying Matthew Stafford for being MVP, but at the same time, I just don't feel like he's one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL right now, even though he had a great year last year. Still do think he's good, but not one of the best. Number 6, we have Patrick Mahomes. I know a lot of people don't like Mahomes just because the Kansas City Chiefs have been so great year after year after year. But before he got hurt this past season, I feel like he was one of the greatest pieces of Kansas City Chiefs, especially from the offensive side of the ball. If they go ahead and get him another wide receiver and some offensive line help, I do think he's going to return to being one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Number 5, a lot of people aren't going to agree with this, but I have Dak Prescott. I know a lot of people don't like him just because he's on the Dallas Cowboys, but he was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL last year. Top 3 in passing yards with 4,500, 30 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Before I have Lamar Jackson, I think he's going to be one of the front runners for MVP this season as long as he stays healthy. As we enter the top 3, I don't think a lot of people are going to agree with me on this one either, but it's going to be Jared Goff. I really and truly think that he would have been one of the front runners for MVP if the Lions would have made the playoffs. Because he pretty much had the same exact year that Matthew Stafford had, just a couple of less passing touchdowns. I mean, just to compare them, he had 200 less yards. Matthew Stafford had 46 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, and Jared Goff had 34 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Number 2, I have Josh Allen. I feel like a lot of people think he's overrated. I do think he's a little bit overrated as well, but I think they're going to find him an actual wide receiver 1. And number 1, I have Matthew Stafford. The way he looked last year and the way the offense is set up, Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to be the greatest quarterback in the NFL again.